Good morning, students. It's Aman Bhala Foundation, Kotli, Pathankot. Presented by Sheetal Sharma, Assistant Professor, ABGI, Kotli. Now, the first topic in this English lecture was the communication. In communication, there are more skills you have to adopt to do the communication, like you can say listening skills, speaking skills, reading skills, and writing skills. Now, let us start from the listening skills. Listening is the ability to accurately receive messages in the communication process. Listening is the backbone of the communication as in the speaking. No communication is considered to be complete if there is no listening. Listening takes place at the two steps in the communication process. First, the receiver must listen to the message in order to decode and understand the feedback. By becoming a good listener, you open the door to good and effective communication. Good listeners are able to understand the feelings and emotion dimensions of the message and people send them. Listening becomes effective if both the sender and the listener play an effective role in this process. Now, the next is the significance of the listening. Listening is an art, and when this art is mastered, it increases the sense of the competence. It is significant in several ways as it increases interpersonal influence. Good listening skills have advantages in our personal relations, high grades in academic work, and increased health and well being. Now, listening is the ability to accurately receive the messages. So, according to the Richard Branson, what he said, as a leader, you have to be a really good listener. You need to know your own mind, that there is no point in imposing your views in others without some debate. Nobody has the monopoly in good ideas or good advice. Get out these, listen to people, draw people out, and learn from them. Now, the next is the that in an organization, listening assumes all the more importance because policies are framed based on the information gathered by listening to subordinates. Most modern organizations have an open door policy these days. The managers have to be good and sympathetic listeners so that the workers feel free to talk. Moreover, listening has a psychological advantage. The employees remain mollified because the superior listen to them. Research has shown that human mind can process words at the rate of about 500 per minute, whereas a speaker speaks at the rate of about 150 words a minute. The difference between the two, that is 350, is quite large. Be aware and make every effort to retain the attention of the audience. The listener should also be careful not to let his mind wander. Right? So, in communication, listening is of as much importance as speaking. whether it is in a classroom or at a workplace. We spend the maximum time listening to others. Imagine a scenario of a classroom where all the students and the teacher, upon entering, speak continuously for an hour and leave. Will anyone benefit from it? Listening should not be confused with hearing, which is an automatic physical act, while listening requires active attention and evaluation of what has been listened. Listening starts with hearing but goes much beyond. It can be varied kinds. It can be appreciative kind, as in the case of a music, or empathetic, like a psychiatrist listening to a patient. Students have to listen comprehensively in the classroom. When someone is trying to persuade us, as in the case of a salesman trying to sell us a project, our listening becomes critical. Now, the good listening is an art that can be cultivated. It relates to skills that can be developed. One need not to be born as a good listener. A good listener is generally interested in what the speaker has to convey. A good listener knows the art of getting much more than what the speaker is trying to convey. He knows how to prompt, prod, persuade, but not cut or interrupt what the other person has to say. So, at times, the speakers may or may not be coherent, articulate, and well organized in his thoughts and expressions. He may have it in his mind, and yet he may fail to marshal the right words while communicating his thoughts. Nevertheless, a good listener puts him at ease, helps him articulate, and facilitates him to get across the message that he wants to convey. Now, in the next lecture, we will discuss the barriers to the listening communication, essential skills for the listening, and effectiveness of the listening. Thanks.